In Joshua 5:8, right before the Israelites moved into their promised land, the entire nation was circumcised. And the word said that they had to stay where they were and they couldn't move until they were healed, which makes sense. And that's how it is in our lives too. We cannot move into our promised land until we are healed. Sometimes the worst pain will come right before the promise. I don't know if you've seen that movie with Sandra Bullock. It's called Bird Box. Okay, so I'm sorry, spoiler alert, but right before she gets to her haven, her place of safety, she's running with her kids blindfolded. She's about to get to safety, and she's in the forest, and it gets crazy. The spirits come around her, and she's just freaking out. It's chaos. It's all this pain and this fight and this struggle. She's literally steps away from her safe haven. The enemy knows when we are close, and he wants to bring chaos. If you feel conflict, if you feel like you've felt and you've sensed that you're near your promise, you're stepping into that abundance, that healed place, the purpose that God has for you, but suddenly conflicts around you, you feel like all your opportunities are falling apart, you feel like a disaster, maybe you've fallen. The enemy is weaving confusion in your mind. He's creating disbelief. He's bringing a spirit of suicide. He's telling you it's too late, give up, just go back and do something that makes sense. He's telling you your promise will never come. But the Israelites, before they got into their promised land, they went through the deepest pain, and they had to sit there and they had to heal. So there is this time period where you're going to be in pain and when you're going to be healing, and that's right before the promised land. And then going into the promised land was not normal. God had specific weird instructions. They literally had to walk around the walls of Jericho 7 times silently, and 6 times, and the 7th time they blew the horn and then the walls fell down. I mean, what if they gave up on their 6th day and they thought, I don't see anything happening, this is dumb. So don't give up. You might have to walk around 7 times before you see God's hand move. And lastly, when you move into your promised land, your manna is going to cease. You will not be provided for the same way that you were provided in the wilderness. So if these opportunities no longer feel like they align with you, if you feel like God is taking you somewhere new, don't be afraid. God has got you. God will provide. Transition into the new, though, is gonna look like letting go of the old way. So do not give up. You are walking into your promise. 2023 is going to be the year that God opens the heavens over his people, and I'm believing for that. Trust in the Lord with all of your heart. Lean not on your own understanding.